This is Spectre Comics. My name is Mike, and this is our very first YouTube video, so welcome aboard. Let's jump right into some comic book creation, and I'll explain what this channel is all about. When I was younger, I always liked to draw, and I created a little character that became the subject of a lot of my art. As I got older, and as my art got slightly better, the character evolved into a more three-dimensional being. And growing up as a kid in the 80s, I was influenced by science fiction, movies, books, video games, and many other things that were part of pop culture at that time. Star Wars was huge with me, as it was with a lot of kids back then, and what affected me personally was not the stories being told, which I loved, but that someone created this and put it all together and put it out there for us all to experience. And being an artistic person, I love the idea of creating characters and worlds and the journeys they would go on, and I wanted to do this. I wanted to be the creator and share the stories I came up with myself. Now fast forward a bunch of years, and I wanted to give that little character I created, who's sitting right behind me here, a backstory and a purpose, and more importantly, an adventure. I had a great love of astronomy my whole life, so I made my character, who I call Spark, a space traveler, and he needed to interact with others. So I expanded my cast and created a team of explorers who each had a robot sidekick. So for the last 8 years or so, I've been writing and drawing their galactic adventures. Now, unfortunately, it's been a project I created just for myself. And today, with the internet and social media, and especially YouTube, we all have the opportunity to get our creations in front of a larger audience. So on this channel, I'm going to share what I've learned as an amateur comic book artist who's had a table in an artist alley or two at my local Chicago Comic-Cons. I plan on sharing tips and tricks on writing, drawing, inking, printing. We'll do tutorials and answer questions with the ultimate goal of building an audience and getting published. And we may from time to time deviate into other topics like movies and video games and comic books or other artists I like, or things like getting a table at Comic-Con and what you should do to prepare for it. But overall, we'll be talking about how to create comics using my Spectre Comics work as the main example. And I want to add, I'm not a full-time artist. I have a job that takes a large chunk of my time. I draw when I can, which is partly the reason my books are taking so long to finish. Well, that's all for this video. If you're thinking about joining me on this adventure, consider subscribing by clicking the subscribe button on the channel. If you liked the video, please click the thumbs up button. Feel free to share the content with friends and family or aspiring artists you know. Information and links will be in the description below, including my Spectre Comics Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If you want to follow me, go ahead. If you have anything to say, questions, or comments, leave that in the comment section below. In the next video, we'll jump right into making comics. And now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.